Good morning, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Friday, November 28th. What's going on today? Yeah, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Let me turn on my warmer. We went to my parents'. I got up early because I wanted to watch the Thanksgiving parade. I watch it every year. So I made sure that what I was taking to I always take a tossed salad. So I made that the night before so it would be ready. I stitched and watched the parade. I also walked around in the family room while I was watching the parade so I could get my steps in. I've been really faithful on walking. My goal was 5 days a week, but I'm really trying to walk every day. Today's too cold to be outside. It's like 18 degrees with the wind chill. It's windy out there. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I'll walk in the house. What else yesterday? So we went to my parents, and Dylan, Candy, and the two boys went, and Justin, my sister, and her husband, and his daughter. She has Down syndrome. She's like 23, 24. Then, of course, my parents were there. So that was nice. Yep. We came home. We left there around 6 o'clock, 6:30. We ate around 2:30, 3 o'clock. So much food. And my sister made mashed sweet potatoes. And I forgot everything she said she put in them. I had 2 servings of that. And Candy brought her candied yams, and I had 2 servings of that. I did not have extras of regular mashed potatoes and stuffing because I had to be good. I've got to lose the weight. I've put on a little bit of the weight. So that's why I've started walking as well. So yeah. I started a new piece. Actually, I didn't make a video yesterday, so let me tell you a little bit about Wednesday as well, and then we'll get into today. So Wednesday, went to the radiologist. That went fine. I started Cotton Candy Dragon on Wednesday, not yesterday. And I did walk outside, so when Justin dropped me off from the radiologist, because he had to be to work at 3. So he dropped me off. I went for my walk, and I started the audiobook Zero by S.M. West. It was on Chirp. It was a freebie on Chirp. So I started that. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to finish today. I did watch 2 episodes of General Hospital, so I watched Mondays and Tuesdays. I still have to watch Wednesdays, and I want to do that today. I watched Doc from Tuesday night, and when I spun the wheel for TV, it landed on Ozark. I watched season 1, episode 1. I liked it. It's got Jason Bateman in it. It's really good. If any of you have watched Ozark, let me know your thoughts. I did clean the bathroom, wash towels. That was all on Wednesday. The Stitcher I watched on Wednesday was the Steadfast Stitcher, Steel City Stitchers, the Jellyfish Journals, Peterisms, Peter Does Stuff, Peter Likes Books, Peter's Movie Reviews, and Peter Vlogs. I like this guy. He's funny. He tells it like it is. So he has several channels. He is one I don't really watch. But yeah, and don't forget, it is still hashtag Marathon Your Hobbies Weekend. Any hobby, shopping, baking, cooking, walking, any of the crafts, planners, anything, please post your pictures on Instagram and use the hashtag Marathon Your Hobbies Weekend. You can tag me, you can tag Jen Reading with Pugs, and you can you can tag Ann Hatfield. This is for those people who are stuck at home. You want to share what you're doing, you want to see what others are doing, and so you can check out what everybody's been working on. Okay, so today, and I have been stitching. Also, my Facebook group, which is Shalene's Creativity Room, nobody else posts on there, you can, but I've been posting every day what I did for the day of stitching. Now, what I want to know is, and I'll probably ask in the group, do you also want me to tell you what I watched, what I read? Do you want that in my daily little vlog thing? It's not a video, but it's like a blog type thing. Hashtag marathon. Marathon Your Hobbies Weekend. So this goes on through Sunday. Sunday, I am going to do a live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a live floss tube. And I'll show everything that I did in November and what my plans are for December. And it will have the hashtag Marathon Your Hobbies Weekend. But yeah, I figured I'll do a live because starting in January, I am doing a floss tube every week. And I'm going to do it on Sundays at 3 p.m. So the next one will be, let me see. That's not it. December. When was I going to do it? So the next live stream will be December 28th. And that's going to be showing some of what I stitched on in December. But I think most of it is just going... Yeah, I'm going to wait. So December 28th is going to be my plans for 2026 and the whips I will be working on and the new starts for 2026. That's what I'm going to do on December 28th. Then January, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, January 4th, we'll start my weekly vlog, my weekly videos, and our weekly lives, I should say. So yeah, I plan on doing them every Sunday at 3 p.m. unless it's a holiday. Then I might do it on a Saturday instead, or just skip that week. But and once I start doing when I do a video or I do a live on Sundays, I'm not doing videos on Mondays because I want one day off a week. Mondays seem to be my best bet to take a break because we do craft and clean, and I like to do that as soon as I get up. And sometimes I don't get to it till 11:30 because I get up, have the breakfast, I make my morning video, and then I get a late start for the day on craft and clean. So I'm thinking, like, I have my live stream this Sunday. I'm not doing a video on Monday. I'm not getting much done on Monday. That's the other thing I was going to tell you. So, let me just tell you what's going on today, and then I'll tell you about the radiologist. Okay, so I did stitch, like I said. I started this on Wednesday. This is Cotton Candy Dragon. It will look like this. It's a Haid. And so I started it Wednesday. Wednesday I put in 1,182 stitches. It's 28 count Lugana. I'm doing 2/110 stitch. So it stitches up pretty quick. There's a lot of color blocking. And then yesterday I put in 649 stitches. So I've put in over 1,700 stitches on it so far. Yeah, almost 2,000. So yeah, close to 2,000. So I'm stitching on this all day today. Also today I want to finish the audiobook Zero. The Hallmark movie from last night was We Met in December. I want to watch that today. And General Hospital from Wednesday. I do want to clean the bedroom and wash the bed sheets. I already played Animal Crossing. As soon as I'm done here and it's uploading, I'm going to go and walk. And that's the other thing I was going to tell you guys about is my walking. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. Radiologist. Justin went in the room with me. So it was a consultation. So I told him I didn't care for Dr. Urinek, who was the oncologist. He asked me why. And he says, is he against chemo? And I said, no, he's pushing for it. And he goes, oh. I said, and I want more information. And I said, so I asked for another oncologist that's a female that works with female cancer. And he goes, I understand. And he says, but you're not seeing that one till December 23rd. And I said, right. And he says, we can't wait that long because if you're doing radiation, you need to start the radiation first, and then you start chemo first, and then do the radiation. I'm not doing chemo. So I'm like, okay, so he found me another female oncologist that could fit me in this coming Monday. So I told Scott, I said, you can go in Monday, but you got to come home at lunchtime. So that's what he's going to do. He'll go in and he'll come home at lunchtime because I'm not going to another oncologist appointment without him. And, you know, Justin did ask questions to the radiologist. He goes, well, what's the chance of her getting, how is it? I don't know. The chance for it wiping out cancer for chemo is only 4%. That's a very small percent. And so we're still waiting for a test result on that as well to see if I really need chemo. Scott's against it. So are my boys. And I'm not thrilled about it either. So it's going to, I want this new oncologist, I want her to be upfront and honest with me. What are my chances? I said and even the radiologist says your genetic testing shows nothing. Right. So why do I need radiation or therapy? Why do I need chemo? I don't. They're pushing money. So I'll see the new oncologist, and Dylan and Candy and my father like the Indian doctors. They keep doing this because they know their shit and they're not all for medicines. And Candy said her sister had cancer and she had the Indian doctor and she really, really liked her. And they're straightforward and they talk to you as a person instead of a medical person. So I'm hoping I'll like this oncologist better. And I don't want to go on hormone therapy. And my mom and my sister were having a fit about that too. So I have a feeling I won't be doing chemo or the hormone therapy and just doing the radiation. So he said the radiation, I'll need 16 treatments. Okay, I already was told 4 weeks, 5 days, week. So yeah, so that's okay. And the receptionist said that there's several counties around here that go by your income that will help you with your co-pays. So I looked it up, and with what Scott makes yearly income, with 2 living in the house, they'll cover like 80% of my co-pays. And they said also transportation. Now Scott drives me, Dylan drives me, Justin drives me. They're not going to take gas money anyways, so that won't be an issue because I don't need a bus or anything like that. So the next time I see him is on the 10th, I believe, December 10th, and then I can fill out paperwork for that. So, cool, you guys. That's really cool. And Scott's at the borderline of either they will cover 90% or 80%. So, you know, it's borderline of what his income is. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys about that. So now that we've got colder weather, we did get a little snow yesterday. It just covered the ground. My parents had more, and that's unusual. Usually I have more. And it wasn't very nice when we left their house, but once we got into the town, it had cleared up. So anyways, when it's weather like this, where it's 18 degrees with the wind chill, I'm walking in the house. So I Googled, are there videos or something to watch while you're walking? Oh yeah, there's a ton. So on YouTube, there's world walking tours, virtual running, nomadic ambiance, Strings and Wings 61, simply hiking, city walks, virtual treadmill adventures, walks of wonder, New England exploration, take a hike with me, and that has virtual beach walks. Leaf is virtual hikes for treadmill, Hollywood Magic, Tall Sky, HP walking tours, 4K world wandering, Pro Walk tours, walks and the city, 4K nature and city walks, strolling the city, and relaxation channel. All of these, you don't see the person walking, you see the trails, you see the city. So I'm checking them out. So like World Walking Tours is the first one on my list. So I'm going to watch their videos for a while, and if I don't like them, then I'll go on to virtual running. But I do have a list, and I'll go from there on what ones I like. Because it's only going to be like in the summer, spring, and fall. It would be if it's pouring out. I can do misting out, but when it's pouring out, I won't walk. And when it's really hot and humid in the summer, I won't be outside walking. So these will come in handy. And when I do walk outside, that's when I use my headphones and I listen to audiobooks. So yeah, so today is World Walking Tours, and I will see what they have. Right now I can do 30 minutes, and I'm trying to work my way up to walking for an hour. I've been getting in anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000 steps a day walking. And I've walked every day since Sunday. So yeah, that's my plans for today. And then when I'm done with the walking, I'll probably start washing the bed sheets and clean the bedroom, and then I will sit down, stitch, and listen. I can listen to my audiobooks when I clean, but I'm going to do the walking first and get that done and out of the way. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You all have a fantastic day. Love you guys. Bye.